Welcome to the Essential Yarn. In this video we'll have a very brief look at sleep. Sleep is actually a major issue in our household and is really the main reason I actually started investigating essential oils in the first place. In a family with ASD, which is autism, ADHD, anxiety and sensory processing issues, just to name a few, life hasn't always been easy. However, doTERRA's oils have had an amazingly positive effect for all members of the family. I thought it might be helpful to make a short video about oils for sleep in general, with a bit of a focus on neurodiverse brains. So let's have a look. It's helpful to remember the underlying hormonal systems involved with sleep to inform us how to best target it for each person's situation. With that in mind, here's a very brief refresher about two of the main neurotransmitters, often called hormones, involved with sleep. Firstly, serotonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter integral to mood balance. Serotonin is found throughout the body, including the brain, the digestive tract, and blood platelets. Due to its inability to cross the blood-brain barrier, only serotonin produced in the brain can be utilized by the brain. However, tryptophan and 5-hydroxytryptophan, chemicals from which serotonin is synthesized, can cross that barrier. Melatonin. Melatonin is a neurotransmitter also, integral to regulating sleep. The body produces it from serotonin. Production of melatonin is initiated by the pineal gland in the brain as natural light begins to fade. Similarly, the pineal gland stops melatonin production as it detects light. Sleep support through essential oils. Remember that different oils interact with people's individual chemistries differently, so there is no one silver bullet. It may be helpful to understand that the brains of the neurodiverse, such as autistic and ADHD brains, as well as people living with anxiety, can interact with oils quite differently, as bedtime is a time of trying to sort through and deal with the bombardment of sensory input they've endured during the day. It can actually be an overwhelming experience in itself, and so different oils, such as wild orange and mandarin, can actually be helpful, as opposed to more traditional oils, such as lavender. It really is a case of try it and see. Don't be afraid to try new blends. It took me several months of experimentation before I hit upon a couple of blends that work really well for members of my decidedly neurodiverse family. Also, you may need different blends for different situations. For example, hormonal balances and thus oil support requirements are different when you've had a day of little physical activity, as opposed to going to bed tired but wired. If you are busy finding blends for the loved ones in your life, don't forget to look after yourself and find some for you too. Self-care is so important. This is a message I'm trying to teach my husband as well as myself. I'm still really bad at it myself. But you can't really look after others to the best of your ability if you're not looking after yourself. My most favourite of oils ever, I think it's my most favourite, is vetiver. It calms, it grounds, and it promotes the production of melatonin. It has been an absolute game changer in our house. So here are just a few blends or recipes to use as a starting point. There's no hard and fast rule. I'm just trying to provide a few of the recipes and blends that we've trialled over the last few months as a starting point for you, as a springboard for you to find what will work for you. So we've got lavender peace, which is the calming blend, and balance, which is the grounding blend. Wild orange and vetiver, cedarwood, manuka and vetiver. This is one of my best blends ever. The addition of manuka earlier in the year has really made a difference to us. Another great blend is easy air or breathe, which is the respiratory blend, cedarwood and pettigrain. Interestingly, I tried wild orange and frankincense and balance in a diffuser last night for my 13-year-old who is autistic and is struggling a lot with anxiety at the moment. I had hoped that the wild orange would actually really help her, and it turned out that at 10:30 she was still awake and chatting to herself. So I actually tipped it all out and I did the exact same thing. I probably added an extra drop of balance, and instead of the wild orange I actually used bergamot, so it still had that lovely citrusy thing going on. Helps to boost the self-confidence, but it wasn't quite as strong, and she fell right asleep straight away, and so I think that's what I'll be using again tonight. This is the roller blend that took me ages to find and perfect, but it has been absolutely a game changer for my son. If I was making it up again now, I would probably add Manuka to that as well. And there are so many oils that can be helpful in establishing good sleep routines. Here is a list of a number of other oils that I haven't already mentioned, some of which may be a surprise. And I've sourced all these oil suggestions from the doTERRA website and from the websites of both Dr. Axe and Dr. Eric Z. So we've got lavender, bergamot, Roman chamomile, sandalwood, ylang ylang, neroli, juniper berry, melissa, mandarin, cumin, ravensara, which is found in the Easy Air or Breathe blend, and wild orange. Internally, the Serenity gel capsules, which are available in the US, have been amazing. They've been developed by doTERRA and expert sleep doctors to promote quality sleep. They are specifically designed to assist the brain to produce its own melatonin, as opposed to simply providing synthetic melatonin. For adults, I've known them to take 1 Serenity gel cap for anxiety and 2 for sleep. For my son, he just takes the one about a half hour before bed, and that's been really great too. It's been the combination of diffuser blend, roller blend, and these Serenity gel caps, in concert with a number of other strategies that we utilise as well, that has helped my son extend his sleep from 2 to 3 a.m. to 5 to 6 a.m. This is huge for him and for us. If you're interested in learning about some of the other strategies that we've used for sleep, there's a video called Let's Have a Yarn About Anxiety Strategies, and there are a few in there. I'll link that in this video for you. So there you go. I hope you found that helpful. Please feel free to leave questions or comments or suggestions in the comment section below. And I look forward to seeing you in the coming videos.